In a real-time system, it's not enough for a task to be completed correctly. It has to be completed on time. That's where scheduling algorithms come in. RTOS scheduling isn't about fairness or maximizing user satisfaction like in general purpose systems. It's about making sure the most critical task gets CPU time exactly when it needs it. Whether you're running periodic sensor checks, handling emergency interrupts, or processing control loops in a robotic arm, the right scheduler ensures everything happens predictably. In this lesson, we'll explore essential real-time scheduling strategies like rate monotonic scheduling, RMS, and earliest deadline first, EDF, and learn how these algorithms guarantee timing correctness. You'll also see how feasibility analysis ensures system schedulability and how issues like priority inversion can derail everything if not properly handled. Rate monotonic scheduling, RMS, is one of the most widely used fixed priority scheduling algorithms in RTOS environments. It assigns priorities based on task frequency. The shorter the task period, the higher its priority. This approach works particularly well for periodic tasks, where jobs arrive at consistent intervals and must be completed within the same time frame. RMS is inherently preemptive, meaning a high priority task can interrupt a currently running lower priority one. This ensures time-critical tasks always get CPU attention when needed, making RMS ideal for embedded applications like signal sampling, real-time control loops, or industrial process monitoring. RMS also comes with a well-defined schedulability test. A system is guaranteed to be schedulable if the total CPU utilization stays below a theoretical bound, which we'll explore more in slide 4. That predictability is why RMS is widely supported in commercial RTOS like VxWorks, FreeRTOS, and TI-RTOS, and the world. However, RMS isn't without drawbacks. It only works optimally when task deadlines match their periods, and it's less efficient for aperiodic or sporadic task sets. Still, its simplicity and strong analytical foundation make it a go-to scheduling method in many real-time systems. Earliest deadline. First, EDF takes a different approach from RMS. Rather than assigning fixed priorities, EDF dynamically evaluates which task has the closest upcoming deadline and gives it the CPU. As deadlines shift or new tasks arrive, priorities are recalculated on the fly. The biggest strength of EDF is its efficiency. It can theoretically reach 100% CPU utilization, meaning it can fully use available processor resources without missing deadlines, as long as the task set is schedulable. This is significantly higher than the around 69.3% upper bound of RMS. EDF is particularly useful in mixed task environments where some tasks are periodic and others are aperiodic or have variable execution times. Its dynamic nature makes it more adaptable than RMS in these situations. However, this flexibility comes at a cost. The algorithm requires constant reevaluation of task priorities, introducing more runtime overhead than static approaches. This can complicate implementation, especially in resource-constrained systems. EDF's complexity also makes schedulability analysis more difficult, which is one reason why it's not always preferred in safety-critical or highly deterministic applications. Despite this, EDF remains a powerful tool, especially for modern systems with strong CPU resources or in applications that benefit from maximizing processor utilization. If total task utilization is less than or equal to 1, EDF can schedule the task set without deadline violations. Scheduling isn't just about picking the right algorithm. It's also about making sure your system can actually handle all the tasks you've assigned to it. That's where feasibility and schedulability analysis come in. In simple terms, we need to check whether all tasks can finish their work before their deadlines, even under full load. One common method is calculating CPU utilization, which tells us how much processing time your task will use overall. For rate monotonic scheduling, there's a rule of thumb. If the combined demand of your tasks stays under a certain percentage of the CPU's capacity, your system should run fine. For a few tasks, that limit might be around 70%. As you add more tasks, the limit becomes tighter. Now, earliest deadline first, or EDF, is more flexible. It can theoretically use up to 100% of the CPU, meaning if your tasks fit within that full capacity, they're schedulable. That sounds great, but it comes with a cost. EDF requires more runtime calculations to constantly update task priorities, which adds overhead. In practice, real-time systems face other challenges too. You have to consider delays from interrupts, context switches, and shared resources, like when multiple tasks try to access the same hardware at the same time. For example, in something as sensitive as an automotive engine controller, even tiny delays can throw off performance or safety. That's why solid testing, profiling, and real-world validation are critical. Feasibility analysis gives us a starting point, but real-time reliability requires a deeper understanding of how tasks behave in the actual system. It's not just math, it's engineering. In an ideal world, a high-priority task always gets what it needs when it needs it. But in real-time systems, shared resources introduce a hidden threat, priority inversion. This occurs when a low-priority task holds a resource needed by a high-priority task, and a medium-priority task preempts them both, blocking the high-priority task longer than expected. One of the most famous cases happened during the Mars Pathfinder mission in 1997. A priority inversion in the lander's OS caused system resets and delays until engineers diagnosed the issue and uploaded a fix using priority inheritance. To solve this, modern RTOS implements synchronization protocols like Priority Inheritance Protocol, PIP, temporarily raises the priority of the low-priority task, holding the resource to that of the blocked task, preventing it from being preempted. Priority Ceiling Protocol, PCP, assigns resources, a ceiling priority, and prevents any lower priority task from locking them if a higher priority task might need them soon. Stack Resource Policy, SRP, a more advanced protocol that avoids deadlock by tracking the highest ceiling among all accessed resources. These solutions help restore determinism and prevent deadline violations caused by unintentional blocking. Without them, even the best scheduling algorithm can fail in real-world multitasking environments. Designing robust RTOS applications requires choosing the right synchronization strategy for both timing and safety.